in Bangkok. I've just finished Muay Thai session number 5. And dude, I'm actually well proud of myself. Like today, something shifted in my session. Like I had the best session that I've had so far. Like everything that my coaches have been coaching me, like it's all been coming together. Like I was really struggling when it came to my kicks, like actually generating power in the kicks and actually getting proper technique behind the kicks. But I'm somebody who, as soon as I've committed to something, I'm just ferocious with it. It's not, oh, I want to become good at Muay Thai. It's, I commit to becoming good at this thing. So like, today I just put in a shitload of reps, which is the way that I've always got great at anything. I might not be the most naturally gifted at anything that I've done, whether that is magic, whether that is social skills. But fuck me, I'm relentless. I am one relentless motherfucker. And I understood early on that that's how you become great at anything, Kristian. It's just by outworking your self-doubt and not stopping, not quitting until you become the person that you want to be. It's the same with cold approach. Cold approach is just talking to people, innit? That's all it is. I just view cold approach now as a social sport. It doesn't matter if it's a man, a woman, a dog. It's just talking to people, innit? That's all it's about. Like, at this point in my life, I've solo traveled to over 30 different countries. I'm out here in Bangkok right now, and you know, the world isn't that much different. People are people. Everyone wants to connect. We're all craving that social connection, and I think this is one thing that AI is never going to be able to replace. Relationships and community. I think those two areas are the most important areas of human existence. You have great relationships and you have great community, you're set. You know, you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have people who love you, who care for you, if you don't have a tribe of like-minded warriors around you who can push you to become all you can be, it don't fucking matter. Great, you've got a Lamborghini. Great, you've got a penthouse in Malibu. Great, you're making 8 figures. But you're lonely. You know, that's a position that a lot of my clients find themselves in. They've got it all on paper. They've got the money, they've got the Rolex, they've got the penthouse. They don't know how to talk to people. So that's why they employ my services, and that's why I help people build top 1%, not just dating lives, but lives in general. I really do believe this is the $1 million skill set, because once you get really good at talking to people, the whole world opens up to you. You know, making those connections becomes effortless. You start to develop that rock star confidence. You start to recognize your limitations are hallucinations. You recognize we suffer more in imagination than in reality. But I think for any guy who wants to get started with cold approach, and they've got a lot of resistance to doing so at the moment, for me, it's because you're putting your actions into a paradigm of pickup, right? You're putting your actions into a paradigm of pickup, meaning that you think that you have to go outside and, oh, I have to cold approach, I have to assumption stack, I have to accuse every girl of being French, vibe, stack, has she hooked yet? All of these lines, all of these formulaic scripts and models, yeah, sure, they might be good to get started, but it's too easy to become dependent. It's like riding a bicycle with the stabilizers on, right? It becomes a crutch. It's just talking to people, right? It's just talking to people. And the way you get better at talking to people is just by talking to people. Just talking to more people more often. Just start signing up to different classes. Yeah, so I'm out here, I'm going to Muay Thai classes. I have banter with the guys in the gym. You know, we spar together, we laugh together. Just has this beautiful masculine animalistic atmosphere where we're bonding over a shared interest. So go to boxing classes, go to improv classes. Like, improv is actually one of the best things that you can do to skyrocket your social skills, because improv, it trains you how to lose socially, right? If you start going to improv classes, you'll have all the reasons in the world not to do so, in the same way that I had all the reasons in the world not to commit to these 10 Muay Thai sessions. Business is doing well, got an amazing girlfriend, getting the best client results in the industry, living this international lifestyle. I don't need to put myself into that atmosphere, but I want to, because I want to keep having that obsession with progression. I don't want to sink into the comfort quicksand of complacency. I don't want to marinate in the matrix of mediocrity. So go to an improv class, go to a boxing gym, go to a painting class, a pottery class, a pole fitness class. Just start doing things that you wouldn't usually do socially in order to elevate yourself socially. Because something that I always preach on this channel, and it's a deep component of my coaching philosophy, is don't chase goals, chase an identity. Do not chase goals, chase an identity. Rather than saying to yourself, I want to become great at cold approach, or I want to become the best seducer on the planet, or I want to become the best kickboxer. It's, who do I need to become in order to be that version of me? Like, what actions does that version of me take? So then rather than chasing a goal, like, oh, I just want to become a great kickboxer, it's, what do I need to do in order to become that version of myself? Yeah? So what does the most socially confident version of you do? Well, he probably comes outside. He probably records himself in public. He probably just starts saying hello to people. Hello. As he sees people, he understands that the world is not a scary place. He understands that people are not out to get you. You can come outside, you can record yourself in public, you can just start saying hello to more people. You can start talking louder when you are recording yourself. You'll notice, especially when you sign up to work with me one-on-one. Dude, I talk loud. There's a reason why I don't use a microphone. I don't need to. I talk very, very loud. And it's because I understand that in order to break free from my own bullshit, it's not about avoiding the social spotlight, it's about embracing it. So coming outside, being seen, being witnessed, having all eyes on me, because this is what the most socially magnetic version of me would do. And he understands. It's just talking to people. Cold approach is just talking to people. You can start off by just talking to yourself. There you go, there's an easy hack. You don't even need to approach anybody. You can just come outside with a phone in your hand, walking down a semi-busy street, and just start talking to yourself. Yeah, we become what we practice. So just start practicing talking to yourself out loud, in public, more. And then you're well on your way to developing top 1% social skills, because most guys are not doing this, right? 99% of guys are at home, watching porn, wanking themselves off into socks, and they're viewing this content as entertainment. This content is not designed to be entertaining. If it is entertaining, happy fucking days. It's designed to be informative. I'm giving you the information for you to then transmute into implementation. But most guys are not doing anything. Most guys are in that state of, I want to become wealthy. I want to become confident. I want an amazing girlfriend. The universe doesn't give a fuck about what you want. It gives a fuck about what you commit to. And more importantly, who you commit to being. If you've not done so already, download my free course. It's called my Most Fuckable Man course. And inside that course is an exercise that I want you to do. You will create what I call a personal renaissance document. If you've not yet created that document, that's why you feel lost at the moment, because you don't know your custom-made character. You need to design your custom-made character. Decide who you want to become. Who is your custom-made character? What does your custom-made reality look like? And then you know the actions that you need to take in order to become that version of you. Yeah, it doesn't happen by luck. It happens by design. But I really want you boys to understand, cold approach, like talking to women, it's just talking to people. That's all it fucking is. You don't need to worry about lines and scripts and routines. All you need to do is just start talking more. Talk to everybody. Come outside. Talk to people. Just say hello to people. Doesn't matter if they ignore you. Doesn't matter if people think you look weird. No one gives a fuck. In 100 years, we're all going to be dead. You know, your great-great-great-great-grandfather, who was he? What did he do for a job? Where did he live? Got no fucking idea. No idea. In 1, 2, 3 generations, no one's gonna remember. And one day it's all gonna be space dust and ashes anyway. So whilst we're alive on this earth, let's not die with our music still inside of us. Let's do what we want, when we want, with whoever we want, for however long we want. Yeah? This goes deeper than day game. It's not just cold approaching. It's unlocking that rock star confident version of yourself. It's overcoming your own bullshit. It's breaking free of your own mental barriers. It's being able to get what you want rather than settling for what you think you can get. But it all starts with you. No one else is coming to fucking save you. I can give you all the motivation in the world. I can do these live streams every single day. I can shout about the successes that my clients are getting all across the world. But until you pull your finger out your ass and start applying some urgency to your life, it's all just wanking in the wind. Like, we've got such a finite amount of time of consciousness, and we don't know when our final tomorrow is going to be. So it's just talking to people. That's all it is. It's just talking to people. Just talking to people, innit. I think I should get that tattooed onto a t-shirt. It's just talking to people, innit. I think the final thing that I would say, just to keep this super practical, is every time you leave the house, just set that intention to just say hello to one person. Just have that intention. Every time you leave the house, just set the intention to say hello to one person. That's it. And just do that every single day. No excuses. Anybody can do that. It doesn't matter if you don't feel social. Belief follows action. You don't need to feel social to say one word. Just let the word come out your mouth. And again, you can just start off by talking to yourself in public with a phone in your hand, being like, yeah, this is me. This is what I believe in. If people don't like me, fuck them. We're all gonna die anyway. So come outside, record yourself in public, talk loud, be animated, see everybody else as an NPC. Most people are too scared to live their truth and follow their bliss, and are just stuck, sellotaped onto that carousel of comfort. So come outside, do the thing, say hello to people. Cold approach, it's just talking to people. It ain't that deep. Some people like you, some people won't like you. It don't really fucking matter. I love you boys very much. Download my free courses. Like the live stream. Like the live stream if you appreciate the free daily content. I'm gonna go to the gym now. Then I'm gonna go meet up with one of my Entourage guys. He's flown all this way to come and see me. So I'm gonna take him out to some of the best places in Bangkok. If you're interested in working with me personally, joining my network, traveling the world with me, being around this type of energy, I can not only introduce you to myself, but my global network of like-minded legends. So yeah, link below, do that. I'll speak with you boys again tomorrow. Look at all these motorbikes. Mwah.